I used to be somebody who always sought something, seeked something that was set in stone. Some kind of like eternal framework slash eternal like thing. Like if you're a cow forever. If you're this way, you're this way forever. You have this interest, you're this way forever. If you're a human being, you're gonna be a human forever. If your soul looks like this, and this is your aura, and this is your energy signature, and then this is gonna be your energy and aura forever. So I sought this kind of solid, like blueprint, building skeleton, like everything is like this, you know what I mean? Like kind of thing. Until I realized and I freed myself from that trap, and I came back to my true nature. Recently, I accepted that everything will change. Just like everything came out of something and became the way it is. A cow didn't choose to be a cow. An ant didn't choose to be an ant. A human being didn't choose to be a human being. Inanimate objects, though they don't have logical consciousness, they exist anyway, and they didn't choose to be even existing. So some form of projection exists from this eternal, powerful thing that some have called God, some have called it Tao. But really, it's like this unformed thing which sprouts everything out. And for a while, again, I was thinking, maybe there's like a solid way, there's like objective like morality, objective like design. But then I accepted, like, what if somebody doesn't like the way they are? What, they're screwed? What if they don't want to be a man forever as opposed to a woman? What if the way they look, what if the way they feel, like who they are internally, they don't like? Does the soul have a gender? Does the soul have it as a vibe to it? If somebody was created a guinea pig, are they going to be a guinea pig for eternity? Or if they die, are they going to just hang out in the spiritual realm if there's going to be no more guinea pig bodies? But then again, evolution says that everything is evolving and changing. So what I'm saying is, it's just not reasonable to even think that something is going to stay the way it is. In my opinion, everything will change. Not only physically, but spiritually, emotionally, mentally. All of your traits that make you who you are not set in stone. In fact, my belief now that I've freed myself from this trap of solidity, we'll call it, the solid framework, is that I am just one with nature. There is Tao, there is the source, there is God. And this thing which sprouts up our entire physical, metaphysical, and whatever else there may be world is not going to die. It's eternal. But everything else within the created world will change. Now, perhaps the soul of people and animals and plants will not die. Perhaps I will always be myself. Perhaps I am made to be eternal, as energy can't really, or consciousness can't really be destroyed. Either way, I'm no longer believing that I'm going to be forever this human in a human body. Because humans can be blown up. And even if there are other human worlds over there somewhere, they can evolve. Though what I'm saying is there's much more, like, reality is much more fluid than like black and white, rock versus paper, soft versus hard. I am ready to be dancing and flowing with the world for all eternity. If that's what it's gonna be. Because we know that the Tao, the source, God, it's eternal. It's what sprouted all of this up. And it's gonna stay being there, sprouting stuff up and sustaining this stuff that we're experiencing. But no longer do I believe I am gonna be the way I am forever. Or another creature is gonna remain the way it is forever. Or something is gonna happen a certain way 100%. I am free. My being is changing. My body will change. Maybe I'll come back as a pig. Maybe I'll come back as, maybe I'll stay in the spiritual realm. Maybe I'll become an angel. It all depends on what the source wants to do with me. But just like something didn't choose to be a certain way, you didn't choose to be the way you are. And in my opinion, I am one with the source. Everything about me will change. Absolutely nothing about anything in this created world will have to stay the same. It can go on forever, depending on what the Tao wants to do, or maybe it'll go on for a long time. But I'm not banking on all of that. I'm not banking on consistency and in line with stuff. I'm banking on eternity doing with me whatever it wants to do.